So I do know that there's quite a few people who couldn't make it tonight and asked me just to record it. So I will be putting it onto my YouTube channel. So if you do have any friends or anyone you'd like to include in the session, feel free. I will be posting it on my Facebook page as well. So it was solstice this weekend. I was that for a freaky, hectic, intense ride. I think it's been quite intense how the universe likes to put like 3 of the biggest things that can possibly happen all together in the space of like 2.5 days. So I must say, I thought that was quite an intense weekend, like a lot of stuff coming up. And it feels like this month for me, the last month, has really been quite an interesting journey. And I want to speak tonight about the divine feminine and all of the energies around there and these realizations that I've had around what is actually for me happening within myself and what I do think is happening within a lot of us. So I'm going to just have a quick chat with you guys, and then we'll go into the meditation and activation session. So for me, I've been looking a lot, and I've been working with this since last year. Once I became aware of Mary Magdalene and the energies around that and what was actually happening in terms of her role in the rise of the divine feminine and what she actually brought in and the energies that she brought in and why she was actually part of the whole story and the connection with Jesus and all of those energies, I started really to like looking into the patriarchy and the suppression of the divine feminine. So for me, she is almost like she is a representation of how the feminine energies really got completely suppressed and how she got misrepresented through all of these years. So if you look at a lot of the scripture that's been uncovered now, a lot of the scrolls that we found, a lot of information that's been coming up about how she was portrayed and actually what she was to Jesus and how she was really part of his journey as well to start expressing himself out in the world and how she carried him and all of that type of stuff. So it made me go a bit down the rabbit hole of the patriarchy and the suppression of basically people's ability to express themselves freely in the world and to have their voice out there, and especially females like needing to put their voice out there and express themselves in the world as well. So, I mean, we went through like these different cycles, and you had 2,600 years of the feminine energy and the mother energy, and where everyone worshipped the great mother. And if you think about like all of the ancient things that they've been these artifacts that they've been getting around at different sites, and we could really see how the mother was sort of really revered and how everyone put their energy into that. And then we had like this 2,600 years of patriarchal suppression and all of that. And now we're basically stepping into this space where it's time for the feminine to start rising again. But I do feel quite strongly about the fact that it's now the time where she needs to speak up again and she needs to come into the light, but about how it is not about her rising above the masculine now. It's really about us starting to unravel that part of us, taking this feminine energy, making it come more into play right now, and then creating this beautiful balance with the masculine energy. Because I'm sure there's a lot of you who's been functioning so much in the feminine energy and really in the masculine energy, and really just being in that space where, you know, we had to prove ourselves in the corporate world. We had to prove ourselves that we could work, you know, in the same line of energy with men out there, etc. So for me, I spent so much of my life trying to compete with masculine energy and not really ever like embracing the fact that I am a female and embracing the fact that I am able to express my voice as a female in a masculine world. So I've been going down this whole rabbit hole of this and really looking at it and needing to come to terms with the rage and the anger that I carry in myself, not just for this lifetime, but for the previous lifetimes of where I felt myself being silenced, where I was persecuted for speaking up with my feminine voice and for who I am as a female and what I bring into the world. And I really had to work this month with those energies and understanding it and forgiving myself and forgiving other people that came up in my past life experiences, institutions that I thought about, the church, all that type of stuff. So I really had to work with that. And through this whole thing, about 10 days ago, I went to a sacred site with a beautiful friend of mine, and it was a dolmen. And the dolmens are these representations, for me, they are like ancient burial places. So the point of the dolmens are that the ancients used them to go into the womb space. So if you can imagine, it's a doorway that basically takes you through and allows you to access the energies of the cosmos and access the energies of the earth as well. So they looked at it as the womb is this beautiful cosmos, cosmos womb, and like within this energy here, everything was birthed out of it. So if you can imagine, if you close your eyes, like you are in space and everything started from there. In the big black dark universe, there's this beautiful cosmic womb, and everything was birthed from there. You, me, the world, everything that's happening here. But also through this portal, we have the ability to go into our own mother womb, which is the Mother Gaia womb as well. And there you can actually access this energy as well. So it's sort of this beautiful in-between space that connects the above and the below and brings it into this 3D world of us, so we can actually access both. So we went to visit the sacred space. So it was really cool, and my first thought was, woohoo, I can go up into space and do my thing and go and hang out in the cosmos. But there was so much pain and suppression and real like feminine issues at this site. So when we started tuning into the energies and really started understanding it, it basically was such a reflection of what was happening everywhere in the world, with things just being pushed down. All the shadows, all those shadow elements was contained in the ground around the site. And it was so interesting because my idea for why I wanted to go there was completely thrown out the window the minute I got there. And it was like, oh my God, now I have to look at all this, and I actually have to reflect and take this mirror and put it on myself and see, where's the suppression really? And when I took enough time to go deeper into this, a few days later, I had this aha moment of me being the person who is creating the patriarchy within myself. So me suppressing my divine feminine energies, my desires, my female desires, everything that I represent as a female, that I am basically putting the patriarchy within my own being. And that is the biggest thing for me. So it's not about the fact that we are being suppressed by government or males or whatever it is out there that you feel that is suppressing. But it made me start going, oops, let me go inside of myself. And where am I suppressing myself? Where's my masculine and feminine energy so out of balance that I am stopping everything that I'm needing to say and to bring into the world, to birth into the world, to say to the world, to basically express into the world? How am I stopping myself from doing that? And it was such a like hit me in the face moment, because it's not about the rest of the world being suppressed. It starts with me, because as we all know, the saying of like, as within, so without. What is happening in the world? We are all facing this suppressed world where everyone is feeling constricted and not able to be their true authentic self. But what are we doing to ourselves? How am I showing up in the world as the suppressed feminine? Okay, so it really was like one of those, boom, Yolandi, you need to look at this within yourself. And when I was preparing for this, well, I can't really say I prepare for meditations because I never know what's going to happen. But when the concept of this meditation was given to me by my higher self, I was told that I need to work with Mary Magdalene and Sekhmet. And I was like, cool, that's what we're going to do. But I didn't really understand it until this weekend, when I put all the pieces together and everything just came out. And it was about how tonight I want to work with you guys to look at where are you suppressing within yourself, and the fact that you're needing to start taking responsibility for your own suppression. Because when you unleash yourself and when you allow yourself to start expressing and work through all the shit and the pain that you carry within you, what are you going to be able to create? Think about all the beauty that you can bring out into the world. Because if you show up in the world as a free being who's not suppressing, how can you inspire everyone else around you? You know, your light, how you reflect out in the world, other people will look at that and start going, oh my God, I want that. Okay, so for me, that's really important. So tonight I want to work on the feminine wounding within yourself. Where are you holding yourself back? Where are you not showing up in your full, beautiful feminine self? And then Sekhmet again. So Mary Magdalene for me is very much about, she represents for me everything that is the divine feminine. Now Sekhmet came in where she's the kick-ass Egyptian lioness goddess, and she is just fierce and absolutely, she stands behind her convictions. She is this immense energy that is so powerful, and she doesn't hold back. She doesn't look at anyone and go, am I going to offend you? Are you going to be scared by me being myself? She just shows up and she is in the whole world. And I thought, like, I could see why she wanted to come through as well, because once we start looking and healing, we have her to push us forward and to inspire us to actually be who we really are. Because at the minute, all these energies coming in, the eclipses that we're going through, solstice, all of that, it's all about being authentic and being in your truth. And that is what you, as a light worker, as a mystic, as a person who is here to want to help the world, just to be yourself, that is the biggest gift that you can give to the world at this point in time. The more authentic you are and the more authentically you're showing up, that changes everything for everyone else. So your authenticity can kick ass on the patriarchy. And that for me was the biggest message. The more authentic I am, the more I am showing up in my divine feminine energy, then there's no space for the patriarchy and the suppression within myself, and I can start balancing everything out. I can show up with my masculine and feminine energy in harmony in the world. Okay, but first we have to go through the shift of getting out of this patriarchal system that we've created in our hearts and within us, and start shifting that energy so that we can get these two energies back into balance, because that's what we're heading towards. Okay, everything that's happening now for the next 12 years, it's heading towards the balance. We want to get into the state of androgyny where we can have the masculine and feminine energies walking hand in hand, not one above the other like we've been doing for all the centuries before. But we have to start working on ourselves. And by doing the work on ourselves, only then can we step into that space. Okay, so that's my, that's my 10 minutes of like aha moments for the last month. So is there anyone who's got any questions or want to ask, or like just before I start the meditation? So if you want to put up your hand, Athena saying yes, Corinne saying a cool insight, thank you. I also thought so. It's like one of those moments where I was like, oh my God, I got it. Okay, so if there's anyone else who's got any questions. Okay, so then I think what we'll do now, if I've got no questions from you guys, then I'm going to ask you to just step into this space of a bit of calmness, closing your eyes. If you need to, drink some water, make yourself all relaxed. I'm just going to make sure that I've got you all muted. Oh, wait, Danelle. Okay, sorry, Danelle's got a good question. Great stuff. How do we know we are doing everything we can to do the work? Okay. So Danelle, I think for me, one of the biggest things that I needed to learn so far in my journey was that for a very, very long time, I used to do everything to make sure that people liked me. I used to do everything to make sure that everyone around me felt comfortable and that they were okay with me, and that I wasn't too big or too weird or too loud or too much of everything. And I think the minute that I stepped into that space of starting to accept myself and getting into that place where I'm okay if you don't like me. I'm okay if you don't like my words. I'm okay if you don't like my truth. I'm okay with me, and not constantly going, oh shit, what are they thinking? What's that one going to say about me? How's this going to be perceived? I'm just authentic. And for me, I work from my heart space. And the whole premise of this whole life of mine is that if I am constantly checking in with my heart and seeing that I feel authentic and feeling that I am in my truth, I'm doing everything that I can. At that moment, when I'm checking into my heart, I'm doing the best that I can. And it might not be my best, like, you know, I might still have loads to learn and I might not be perfect, but at that particular point in time, as I stand here today and I'm saying this stuff to you guys, I'm speaking from my heart, so I'm doing the best that I can. Okay, tomorrow my truth might change. I might be like, you know, more into this or more into that or whatever. But every time I go back and I check into my heart and I'm going, this feels good. This is real. This is authentic. I'm not putting any mirrors, smoke, bullshit, whatever it is over this. This is me. This is how I feel. And this is my complete truth. Then I think then I'm doing my best. Okay, so I think all of us need to learn to go and check in with ourselves all the time and go, this is the best I can do. This is the best space that I'm in. I'm in my most authentic self at this point in time. Okay. Kathy. Oh, Kathy, I think we're probably going to be busy until about 8:30. So another 40 minutes. How do you step into, okay, Michaela's saying, how do you step into the space of not caring if people like you? Kayla, you must just not give a shit, chick. So basically that's where I am now. So for me, the one thing is like, I think when I started getting into the space of what's the worst thing that can happen, right? So say I did like some stuff that my friends don't like, or like, you know, when I started doing Akashic records, right? I came from a Christian background. No one knew about like reincarnation. So I read all these books, got all this information. I went, shit, this feels like my truth now. And then I was just like, I need to tell people this is what I believe in. And I lost a lot of friends and like acquaintances and stuff because of it. But it was more important for me to follow my truth and not try to, I mean, obviously everyone has got their own truth and their belief, right? So I was never going to try and convince anyone to believe what I believe and think what I believe. Because if you don't believe in reincarnation, that's fine. That's your thing. But this is my thing. So I will speak about it, but I'm not going to judge you. Okay. So it's about like just being in that space where I'm okay with what I believe in. And if you don't like it, then you can either have a discussion with me, or we can still be friends, even if you don't understand what I'm saying or don't believe in what I'm saying. But I just got into that space where I was just like, I can't be bothered to try and impress everyone. So I think it's practice. You just have to keep on doing it. And if you're that convinced about your truth and that you know you're solid in who you are, then it's not going to matter. Then their opinion of you says a lot about them, okay? Your opinion of yourself is the thing that matters most. I need to love myself, accept myself, and be in my space with myself. And I think for me, self-acceptance has been a massive thing, because the more I'm okay with me and all my weird shit, the more the rest of the world's okay with me as well. People will accept you if you accept yourself. You will be amazed at that change in vibration. If I'm in acceptance of myself, they might not believe in everything that I say, but they can see that I accept myself, and they then shift and accept me as well. So, okay. Cool, Danelle, I'm glad that makes sense for you. So basically just stop giving a shit about what everyone else thinks. That's basically that's my best advice. It doesn't matter, because what are they going to do? This is not like the Middle Ages. You are not going to get strung up on a tree somewhere and hung and burnt it on the stake. It's not happening like that anymore. We're lucky. We are allowed to speak up now. That is what this time, the energy of now, supports that. Okay. Daniel, I've got you on unmute here. Okay. Let me see. Is there anyone else who's got a question? Michaela, did I answer your question, chick? Okay. I know it's not the best. I don't have a magic bullet. Just freaking do it. You know me. I'm like, get it over and done with. Rip off the band-aid. Stuff that. Okay. Daniel, no sound. What's up? Okay. Daniel, no sound. I'm not sure. Can everyone else hear me okay? Yeah? Okay. I'm getting thumbs up from everyone. So Daniel, we're just going to have to, maybe you just need to check your connection. Okay. He's good. Okay, fabulous, guys. So let's step in if there's no other questions, and let's go and play around in the world of the awesomeness. Okay, I'm just going to mute all of you guys. Okay, cool. Danelle. Okay, cool. I think we're all good. Right, so yeah, we should be about like half an hour, 40 minutes. I never know. Like I don't think we'll be longer than about half an hour or so now. Don't want to keep all of you up too late. Okay, so let's just take a deep breath in. And close your eyes and just put yourself in a nice relaxing position. If you need to lie down, that's also good. And I'm going to ask you tonight to please allow yourself to just take in whatever you need to take in tonight. So have no preconceived ideas about what you're expecting to get out of this. Just visualize yourself being in that space of really, truly just opening your heart and allowing whatever needs to come in and flow out of you tonight to just do what it needs to do. So I'm busy calling in all the guides, angels, masters, and teachers who needs to be with us tonight to please come and hold space for us, create a beautiful dome of protection around everyone in the energy that is here with us. Also, only allow in to the group space what is in the highest good of everyone participating tonight and everyone else who will be listening to the recording in future, and just allow the energies in the highest good for everyone dealing with us. Kia sora jotarati alara nonkoro shekondoro koti alara makeko iate andi alara shokoro sekia taratata iata miale koro shetandi alara nokoro toto shiata. We're also asking for the guidance to come through. And bless those that receive tonight. In kialara masongoro sototondo korotia sekolia mama hendoro kototo. Okay. Ndare sande kiala. Okay, so I'm just going to see where I need to go tonight. So in your mind's eye, I want you to visualize now we are in this extremely barren area, lots of sand everywhere, lots of rocks, mountains abound. There's not a lot of greenery here. And in the distance in front of us, there's a stone structure, a bunch of rocks piled on top of each other, but there's also a staircase that leads into the mountain there. So I want you to follow me now. Bring with you any guides that you would like to bring with you tonight. Just know that you are protected and guided throughout the entire meditation with me tonight. So we are walking up to the stone structure now. Allow yourself to just breathe in and breathe out, and just really relaxing, letting everything go, spending your next few minutes here with me, all of your attention to what we are doing right now. No thinking about what you need to do tomorrow, what you've forgotten to do today. Just be here with me now. I want you to think of your mind as this precise pinpointing machine, and everything that I say, all of your attention is just going to that right now. So you're just literally listening to every word. Any other thoughts that come in tonight, we're just gently allowing them to just float away Because now what you need is to just focus your attention on you tonight. We're walking all the way to the top, and then we start going down the staircase. Gently, gently down, all the way into beautiful, great big hall, huge columns everywhere, rock everywhere. Just allow yourself to walk down with me now. This huge, gigantic space underneath the earth. I'm going to ask now that you find yourself a space to sit down. Visualize yourself sitting down in the temple now, this beautiful underground temple. Have a look at the walls, see what you can see. Look at the floor. What do you see on the floor? Are there any symbols that you're needing to look at right now, that you're needing to take notice of? And I want you to connect with the energy of Mother Earth as you sit down on the floor. Take a deep breath in, allowing your energy to just meld into her energy, into that beautiful energy of Mother Earth right now. As we're pulling up the beautiful earth energies now all the way through your root, just allow it to come up into your body, all the way flowing into your heart, beautifully anchoring you into the energy of Mother Earth right now. I want you to tune in now into one specific place in your life where you are suppressing what you feel, what you want to say, who you are, that authentic part of yourself. Think about an area, people that you're doing it for, any reason, just one specific incident, one specific area, one specific thought. Where am I holding myself back? Where am I not being authentic? And how I'm showing up in the world. And this can be anything for you. It doesn't have to be specific. But just find one instance for now. I don't want you to think about all the things that you're doing. Just one instance. I want you to take that now. I want you to look at that instance in your life where you are not being authentic, not being truthful with yourself, being honest with yourself about who you are, about what you want, about how you want to live your life. I want you to look at that right now. Kundia Sekurieta. I'm calling in the beautiful energy of Mary Magdalene now. Niakoresia Lara Shekondoroko Hiate. And I'm asking her to connect with us tonight. Working from that beautiful space of love that she holds, that gentle energy, that reminder that she keeps for us to return to that space of acceptance and love within ourselves. I want you to take that one struggle. I want you to see yourself removing it out of your energetic being. I want you to visualize yourself holding it in your hands in front of you. See the picture of what you do, of how you act, of how you don't act. I want you to critically look at that right now. I want you to feel what that feels like in your body. So tap into your heart, tap into your solar plexus. Feel that restriction within you as you look at this part of you. As you see how you're staying silent, as you see how you're not showing up, I want you to look at that right now. Go into that part of your body where it feels constricted, where there's pain. If it's in your back, if it's in your heart, if it's in your stomach, if it's in your throat, if it's in your head. Look at yourself and how you're scared to be yourself. Look at that and just see what what he looks like, he, she. Look. See that, see the truth of that. See how you're minimizing yourself. See how dim that picture is. Now I want you to visualize yourself taking the energy from your heart. I want you to look at Mary Magdalene now and see how she is taking the energy from her heart and connecting with your heart right now. Just feel that beautiful, gentle, loving energy that she's giving out to you right now. That energy of acceptance. Now I want you to look again at that picture in your hand, that scene. I want you to see that energy of acceptance and love that she's given into your heart. I want you to put that into the picture now. I want you to visualize, what would this look like if I stood tall and proud right there? If I didn't hide away, if I wasn't scared, if I didn't hold myself back, if I was okay with being too loud, if I was okay with being too much for the world. I want you to see, look at the face, look at the demeanor. Visualize this as this beautiful rainbow energy that you're putting into this picture. How the life is coming back. I want you to tune into your body now, and I want you to feel what the new picture feels like. Wherever you felt the pain before, I want you to go in there and move that rainbow energy into that space and release any physical feelings around keeping yourself small, around keeping quiet, around not showing up, not being good enough, not being allowed. Feel what it feels like if you were free. Feel that freedom within your being. And that freedom and that lightness that you feel now, I want you to move it through every single part of your being. That's the freedom of authenticity. It's the freedom of lightness. It's the freedom of acceptance. That's the freedom of love that you feel within yourself for yourself. If you would allow yourself to see yourself as you are seen by the divine, by your soul, by your higher self, just allow yourself to feel that for once. That immense amount of love that you can carry in your being for yourself. Just like you care for those around you, for your children, for your families, for your loved ones. Feel that grow within yourself. As See how you changing how you feel about you, how that changes everything. See how that makes you show up in the world differently. This divine being of love, this radiant being of love. Just allow yourself to be filled up with so much love right now. This infinite, infinite source of love that you have within you. Droshia lara songoro tondo korami alaki kiatara sekoto yate. Hiliatarate andakiatarate shiata. See this well of love within your own heart just gushing over right now. And that picture that you hold in front of you, to see that evaporate into this beautiful stream of love. Just see that nothing else matters but this feeling that you have within your heart of complete and utter love and acceptance. Kuntiatara tandala kiatara siotora tiata yakam deliatarate hindiatarate. And she's asking us now to get up and walk to the edge. And there, right in front of you, is this beautiful, huge lake, a dark lake. Allow yourself now to gently walk down the few steps that go into the lake. Feel the water around your body now. Visualize yourself leaning back in the water and floating on top of the water. And this beautiful ocean of calm. See the water as the space of complete acceptance, the magic that the water carries, the ability for the water to hold you in the space of rebirth now. So you allow yourself to start forgiving yourself for everything that you perceive that you might have done wrong in this lifetime, that you might have done wrong in other lifetimes. Understanding that these heavy bricks that you carry within your being, how you can just drop that tonight. How you can just start with one step towards loving yourself tonight. I want you to see the pain that you carry within your being now. See it in your body. And then see the water come and gently remove it from you. Gently come over your heart. Gently over all these bits of your body where you carry so much pain and suffering that you keep there because you think you have to. But she's giving you permission tonight to let that all go. She's giving you permission tonight to be this beautiful being, this soul being. And even if there's parts of yourself that you don't like, allow that to fall into the water too. And those bits that you think is annoying or stupid or whatever your word is for insulting yourself, I want you to let that go tonight. Because the minute it touches the water, it changes. It becomes acceptance. Even if I can't do this really well, I'm trying. Even if I'm not good enough, every day I'm trying. It's this beautiful water of acceptance, gently, gently running over your being right now. It's the water of being enough. It's the water of knowing that you being here on this earth, that's all that you have to do right now. Just show up as you. That's the most healing thing that you can do. And all of the expectations that people have and place on you, allow that to go tonight. All the expectations you place on yourself, allow that to run into the water as well. Although I should be doing this, let that go. Visualize wrapping yourself in devotion for yourself tonight. I devote myself to loving myself. It's all I want to do right now, is just love myself. Allow myself to be in that space where it is okay to just love myself. Accept myself. And if it's hard for you to love yourself tonight, get into the space of acceptance. That's where we start. Nadin yara tanda karasia lara shokondorosia lara yateki. Let that beautiful water gently wrap itself around you. Misia lara songorosia tatayate. Lindia taranda kokondia malekosi varasikiata. Balancing out all these beautiful parts of you, this human with so much love inside. All she wants is just for you to see that, to feel that, to experience that peace, that tranquility that the love brings. No expectations, just be in that. Kundarama sinkotoro toto hiale kondoro shendarama kaki andara sekola shevarasiki. Handele kia matendo hia tarasive tikia taramba sekolo sheta. Deep breath in. Ndake liata. And now she's gently asking you to walk back. Put your feet down in the water. Walk all the way back up the little stairs to where we sat before. I want you to sit down now in front of Mary Magdalene. I want you to open your heart. Visualize yourself in your heart space, creating a beautiful doorway. I want you to take that beautiful red rose and place it into your heart right now. I want you to see that beautiful rose oil that she's pouring over your being right now and blessing you. So much love, acceptance. And I call in now the beautiful energy of Sekhmet. And as they both stand in front of you now, that energy of the water that Mary Magdalene carries and the energy of the fire that Sekhmet carries, I want you to see how the water and fire work together. That energy, the water and the fire. The water is the bringer of life. It's the fluid in the womb that allows everything to grow. It's the water that runs through your body that you are made up of. It's the water that runs through the veins of Mother Earth, through her rivers. See the water, the life-giving water. Now look at the fire. Fire is the passion, the fierceness, the heat. The fire allows things to grow as well. The fire burns down what we don't need. The fire is fierce and the fire shows up in its truth. There's no denying the fire. And as Sekhmet steps forward now, taking his beautiful flame and handing that over to you. Dosiala rasonko koia kakendara tatahio taramasekulo chondoro toto iaka. And she's asking you if you've ever stepped into your feminine power. Because you, for so long, have only been stepping into your masculine power, that you've forgotten what it feels like to be an empowered feminine energy. And she's saying to me, it doesn't matter if you're male, female, think about it. We have to have both in us. So we're not denying the masculine energy that we keep and carry. That's brought us this far. But now it's time for us to increase the level of this energy. It's time for us to allow this feminine energy to rise. Allow us to show up in this mother energy. And she's saying to me, how do the mothers act? They act like fierce when they need to protect the babies. They will do anything. So how devoted are you to yourself? Will you do anything for yourself? Will you look after yourself like she would look after her lion cubs, that she would fight to the death for them? Would you do that for yourself? What will it take for you to get into that space of remembering that fierce warrior energy that you have within you, the mother fierce energy, that would do anything to protect what you hold sacred? She's giving you tonight the opportunity to hold yourself sacred. Not to hold anyone else sacred anymore. You start with you. You hold you sacred. For too long, you've held everything else and everyone else sacred. Can you please put yourself into that space of sacredness now? And as she reminds you of the beautiful sacredness that you carry within you, visualize the fire in your heart, intensifying right now. The devotion to yourself and your sacredness. Allow that to expand. The knowing that you are doing this for you, this path that you walk, these choices that you make every single day for your highest good. Remember the sacredness of self. Ndalekia tetesia taramasikia la rashokundo kuruku. Ndale tatahia tetahia tendakia se. O salara sakia tarasendo shimatiate. Goresiata. And she's showing me how she is mixing the water and the fire energy now. Kia sorasia tarata within your being. Mdale kia taratenda siata. Beautiful balance here. Tekia lara tututuru tutundia tarata sekutia lara mea sekandiata. He sia lara sokurata. And as we expand the tube that is in the middle of your body, kia saratata, that you receive the light and kosia lara senkorea titia taratanda tiata. Just allowing more and more light to come in right now. Mia teratiatata, opening up the crown to receive more information. Goresia lara senkotia taratanda takia lara tata yate. Hendia late tiata, allowing the love. Kosia tarasenta tiata, the water energy, tarasia tarata, the fire energy, nikoresia laraseko tiata, to flow through your being in complete harmony. Niaseko rasiata, lesia kase tureasa. And just remembering that the choices you make going forward needs to always be linked to sacred self. Ask yourself every day, when I make this choice, does it honor my sacred self? When I make this choice, am I holding my feelings, my needs dear? Am I doing this for me? It is okay to do it for you. Remind yourself of the devotion to your sacred self, that you've allowed yourself to express and experience that tonight, that beautiful devotion. I want you to bring all these energies right now into your body, ensuring that it forms part of you now, beautifully encasing it all within your being. I want you to take a deep breath in. I want you to step out of your body now. I want you to look at yourself. See yourself from the outside. I want you to see who you are, the sacred soul being, having this experience here. And there's ups and downs, and things are intense some days. And all of that is fine, because that is what we asked for. That's what we are here to do, to experience 3D. There's going to be tough times, there's going to be easy times. There's going to be things that make you uncomfortable, and things that stretch you, and things that push you and pull you. But can you see how strong you are? Can you see how resilient you are? Can you see how, if you just keep on bringing back the attention to soul choices, how easy it is to navigate through these things with grace? Just allowing yourself to flow through them. You have this beautiful water energy within you. Stop resisting. You have this fire energy. You have so much passion. You have this ability to burn down what you don't need. These gifts within your being that's sitting there waiting to be unleashed in this world. Allow yourself now to own that. See yourself as that being owning these things. Look at your hands. Look at your heart. Look at your head. Look at your brain, that beautiful brain of yours. So much talent and so much in you. Just see you for who you really are. Just take that time. I want you to tonight to solidify that devotion to your sacred self. Place your hands on your heart right now. Promise yourself to always tap into that knowing within you. To anchor that into your heart space tonight, that devotion. And that love and that joy that we all have within ourselves. We are here to experience joy, and peace and love as well. We don't have to always be in that dense energy. We are allowed to free ourselves. The patriarchy taught us that suffering was the way. The mother teaches us that joy and laughter and peace and love is the way. Tendrati alara chokondo korokia sembate te alara niako. Taking a deep breath in right now. Deep breath out. I want you to say your thank yous to the beautiful energy of Sekhmet and Mary Magdalene with us tonight. So much gratitude. Kandiala rasonko tandia makia matelesia tarate kondoko. Emiateretia la ramashokotorosiata. I want you to also extend gratitude to yourself. How you show up for yourself each day. How you're committed to yourself each day. Make a promise to never stop accepting yourself. Make a promise to never stop the journey of learning to love yourself, because it is a journey and it's the greatest journey that you will ever undertake. But we start with acceptance and we move from there. Tesialara sonko miatekia taratayata. And I extend gratitude from my heart to your heart for being here with me tonight. Okay. So we now pull all our energy back into our bodies. Visualize it all coming into perfect harmony, balance. Ensuring that your body is in integrity again. Putting our beautiful protective bubble around ourselves right now to keep all this energy in integrity. Visualize yourself just creating that, whatever feels comfortable for you. Just to ensure all your energy is back in your body. What belongs to you comes to you. Now I'm going to ask you to follow me out of the temple. We're going to have to go back all the way up the stairs, all the way to the outside world again. Walking right back down the mountain, all the way back to the place where we started our journey from. That very first spot you stood next to me as we started. I want you to visualize planting your feet on the ground right there. I'm now calling in the energies of Mother Earth to come through your feet all the way up through the root and anchor into your heart as we now connect and ground you to the energies of Mother Earth in the 3D. Diarasenkoroshia la ramasokondoko. India da taratiatala tekia, India tarama secondo korokosia la rashekotorotondo. Deep breath in, deep breath out, and when you're ready, you can open your eyes. Okay. Okay. Everyone looks like they've just woken up. Oh, pleasure, Sarah. Cool. Okay. Oh, I hope you enjoyed that. I really enjoyed that. So, yes, I just wanted to say, oh, hi, Viv. It was really cool to take you guys there today. And it's obvious to me, whew, I'm actually feeling quite emotional now about how important it is, that devotion to the sacred self. Okay, so do not forget about that. And yeah, sure. That's all we need to do. just need to be devoted to the love within us. Okay. Oh, so I will go and have a little cry now because I'm so overwhelmed with this. And I will hopefully see you guys in a month's time. We'll do another meditation, whatever I get guided to do. We'll do that again. So I just wanted to say it's been awesome having you guys and holding space for all of you. And yeah, just allow yourself to be in the love. Okay. Happy solstice, peeps, and I will see you online soon. So much love. Thank you so much, guys.